All right, so what is up with Jeffrey Harrington? Like sometimes he will have these episodes where he's like, man, Jeffrey is awesome for standing up for himself and, not taking crap. And then other times he's just a complete wimp. And I was not a fan of how he was acting in Hannah's Tea when Candace was dropped off in the hallway while a police officer went back to kind of check her in. And it's just the fact that he was so whiny and still going on about the fact that, no, you're the one who has much to do with it as I do when it comes to the murder. And he's actually right. I just hate the fact that Candace is still trying to pin the entire death of Quincy on Jeffrey when she was the one that sat there and watched him die when he regained consciousness after losing so much blood. Now, I don't know what they're planning to do with Jeffrey's character. Is he's going to be in jail for the rest of the season? Because as Veronica said, he's not getting out anytime soon, even with David's help. We'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. But I just do not like the way they're just so inconsistent with his character. Now, I'll admit, Benny has made some very dumb and stupid mistakes in the past few episodes between Melissa, Veronica, and hooking up with the Malones to get money for a tow truck, which he thinks will be enough to get back $45,000 plus interest. But on his defense, you can blame that on the side effects from the coma he was in and being taken off life support. With Jeffrey, I don't know what they're trying to do with the character. I just feel like they're doing the same thing where he's this guy that stumbled over his words. He's acting like a child. He doesn't know how to get out of the situation. It's just ridiculous what they're doing with Jeffrey. But I just wanted to talk about the fact that could Jeffrey definitely be the most dangerous character on the show? If you think back to when Quincy was murdered and he was freaking out, he just said to Candace, like, he was done with all this stuff. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of my mom. And if I was as conniving, manipulative, able to blackmail people like you and my mom, I'll be better than everybody. I actually believe that to be true. Jeffrey actually brought out the Veronica in himself. He could be one of the most, if not the most dangerous character on the show. I actually think that is a fact. If he's able to manipulate people. Remember, when you really think about it, the whole Jeffrey and Justin situation is like Amanda and Professor Cannon. Even though Candace is not the one to do it, she actually orchestrated both events. Think back. She was the one that told Amanda to doll yourself up, go down there to his classroom and ask for a retest. As a result, she was assumed to be a prostitute, just like Candace got raped. When you look at Jeffrey, remember, Candace was the one to say, you know what, you need to try to play with this guy, like, pretty much be in control of the situation, have sex with him and use him to your advantage. And as a result, now he has this crazy stalker, which is kind of the reverse of Amanda, who was stalking Cannon. So Candace is definitely bringing out the worst in Jeffrey. True, she actually did good by helping him come out of the closet, but as a result, he just fell down this very, very spiral path. So with that being said, I just wanted to get your opinion. What do you think they're going to be doing with Jeffrey's character in the near future? I mean, I just don't know what to think of him. It's like sometimes he reminds me of Gus from Recess, the cartoon. Not because Gus was gay or anything like that, but the fact that he was such an inconsistent character. Most of the time, he was like the dweeb, the weenie, the weakling, the coward of the group. But then other episodes, he's this badass where he becomes like Hustler Kid's apprentice, or, of course, the famous episode where he's El Diablo, dodgeball. But I just wanted to get your thoughts. What do you think of Jeffrey Harrington? Are you sick of his character? I think Gavin, the guy that plays him, is a great actor. He does the best of what he's given, but I just don't feel like Tyler Perry is fleshing him out enough to make his character interesting. So with that being said, please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll talk to you in the next video.